Breaking news, the United Auto Workers are expanding strikes against the big three automakers. And CBS News Detroit has learned workers will be walking off the job at the Stellantis distribution center in Mansfield. As Chris Van Cleve of CBS shows us, the strike will now target 38 locations across 20 states.
You say strong, union, strong, union, strong.
Thousands more auto workers are joining the picket lines on the 8th day of the UAW strike.
Reinforcements are coming.
The union's president, Shawn Fain, says negotiations with Ford are moving in the right direction, but that's not the case with General Motors and Chrysler parent Stellantis.
All of the parts distribution facilities at General Motors and Stellantis are being called to stand up and strike.
That includes about 5,600 workers from 38 locations across 20 states. They'll join the nearly 13,000 workers at 3 Midwest plants who kicked off the strike last week.
When you lose production at those plants, that's when things at General Assemblies go down. That's when, the whole system falls apart. So this is a huge escalation in terms of work stoppage.
Striking union members say they're in it for the long haul.
We'll take as long as we have to. If they're willing to come back and negotiate, we'll be ready at any time.
Automakers have seized on what appear to be some leaked messages outlining the union strategy obtained by the Detroit News here in town that seem to indicate the union is planning for a long and costly strike. Automakers say the strike's ripple effects force temporary layoffs of roughly 3,000 others whose work depends on the closed plants. Now, with the strike expanding, those kinds of ripple effects are expected to increase. Chris Van Cleve, CBS News.